Hi, I'm Rob, and in this Gems of War video, you can see if we can pick up this new mythic troop, VOIDJAW, and then stick it into a team and see how it does. Also, we're going to have a little Soulforge recap a bit later on as well, because the troops have done that thing for the first time where they switch over and the different ones. So I'll do a quick recap on which of those is good, and a bit like the Soulforge, but just a shortened down version on those new troops. So let us go into our chests and see if we can grab this new mythic. Now, VIP chests are your best chance. I've got two of them, may as well use them. Got a 1.67% chance of picking it up from there. Then after that, we've got guild chests, really good. We've got a, where was it, 0.11% chance of picking the mythic up from there. Then after that we have gem chests with a 0.1% chance, and then after that we have the good old glory chests. It can happen, but it's a 0.01% chance. But I'm just going to try it, just because you never know. We've only got a couple left. Last 18. Go on, I dare you. Don't then. Right, let's try them VIP chests. May as well use them on this. Don't think I've ever got them from that, and still haven't, but there it is. Right, guild chests, here we go. Let's bust open some of these and see if we can get Void of the Jaw. Then, like I say, we'll pop it into a team. We'll power it up first, get it to the highest level that it can go to. Let me know what you think of this mythic in the comments. Any teams with it you think are good? The thing is with a lot of mythics is, a lot of them are, oh, there it is. They don't seem very good. A lot of people don't think they're very good just because they don't do like massive annihilating damage like some other mythics do. But different mythics for different jobs basically. Sometimes, like create 2 purple gems when my turn begins. That is a very good trait. Interesting. Does damage to an enemy boosted by purple gems. If they use red mana, there's a 60% chance to devour them, and it uses purple. This could be one of those ones which is ridiculously good with multiples of them. With 3 of these, that's going to create 6 purple gems when its turn begins. And it uses purple. And against red mana using troops, there's a 60% chance to devour them. I'm going to have a bit of fun with this. I'm going to keep on going. Right, we've got a second one. Is 3 overkill? We got another one, that's good. Right, we got 3 of them. Let's chuck it into a team and see what it can do. But first, let's get it powered up. Power up. And what we do, upgradable. VOIDJAW, oh god, we've got to do this horrible new thing. That first? I don't know. No, yeah, it is that first, because it's already at level 20. But this part's in the wrong order for me, because if it wasn't a level 20, you have to do the ascending first to get it to level 20. And then go back up and do the level thing first. What's going on? The screen is a little bit unclear to me. Not a fan. I think you can easily... See, why does it keep on defaulting to unlock all? It might have done. Might not have done. I don't know. But anyway, there it is. We got it fully powered up. Oh, fully powered up apart from the medals, of course. And yeah, damage to an enemy boosted by purple gems, the ×4 ratio, so that's ×4 damage for every purple gem on the board. So that can be a lot of damage, especially with multiples of these. And if they use red mana, there's a 60% chance to devour them. This could actually make short work of some certain red enemy teams. So that's going to be the main use I would suggest versus red enemies. So let's take a look at it. So, VOIDJAW, let's chuck it into battle then. Let's go to Blighted Lands where we could come across some red enemies. That's what it's all about, really. I've got a couple of red enemies here. We can take these on. It's better if there's an all-red team, but hey, we got 2, so we can show the point of how the team works. It's all about that devour. 60% chance to devour red enemies, so very, very good against an all-red team, but we can at least try it out now against a couple of red enemies. You can create 2 purple gems when its turn begins. It's good because it uses a purple, and we can boost up the damage as well, if we like, from the Empress, just do that base damage. If there's non-red enemies there, you can actually make this hit really, really hard. There's also the option to actually put it up top as well, if you want to be brave and then swap out Thrall. Get rid of that, put Scarab Blade to the top maybe, or another explodey weapon that gets lots of mana like Wand of Stars, and that would charge up VOIDJAW very, very quickly, and then we can go for it like that as well. I might try that in a minute, but let's try it this way first with Thrall, destroying magic-based gems. Don't care about the extra turn malarkey. Does get extra bonus purple from purple gem matches. This uses different colours to Thrall, uses blue and brown. Explodes purple gems. Don't really care about the status effects, but we do have a summon there in case we need it. And the Empress gives magic +1 to all skills on the last ally, with a 7% chance of an extra turn for each green gem on the board, and that good tarot is rather nice at the same time. And because we're going to be in Geomancer for this, we can... Oh, no, we'll press the right button in a minute. We can have stuff like a 50% mana start to all constructs. That's the hero and the Empress. And the Empress only needs 6 to get going, so that means she only needs 3 now. Serendipity, we can have... That one doesn't matter. Anti-magic sphere is good. Tactician is nice. Rock solid. Get barriers. Tree of knowledge. When we click green for our Empress, we get enchanted on the weapon at the same time. And fortitude. The banner for this, just go for a +2 purple, because we're using all 6 mana colours. We got Thrall here using purple, this uses blue and brown, she uses green, and this uses red and yellow. It has all 6 colours used, so no complaints about the game ripping you off, not giving you your colours and stuff like that. If you use all the colours, the game can't do that. So let's jump in, see how it goes. It's all about the Devour for this. I mean, you can boost it up. I mean, I did call it Power Jaw. It's really lame, it's really unimaginative. But that's just the way it goes, and it's like, see a benefit there of this, create 2 purple gems when its turn begins. They've got Thrall charged up immediately. Didn't do anything, it just made a match, which is really, really cool. And yeah, I called it Power Jaw, because the Empress gives VOIDJAW more power. Power Jaw. Do you see? Anyway, let's get this going. There you go, look. Got him charged up straight away. Let's do it on someone that uses red, and they're gone. We've gained these awesome stats. When you devour someone, you don't only just kill them, but you actually add whatever attack, armor, and life they had to your own. This makes this a viable thing to stick up top. If you stick this up top, then you're going to have that increased attack power, and you'll be much, much more survivable because of all that increased armor and life at the same time. But Thrall's up again. It's been death marked, that's a bit cheeky. Let's do Thrall again then. Not too worried about the power boost on Empress unless it's something like this. We got a boost of 84, so pretty much guaranteed extra turn because that was the boost. And now we got a damage of 120 with a boost of 28 right now. So we can get this. We're not frozen on anybody. We've got Tree of Knowledge at the same time. If we weren't charged on our weapon, we would be so really quickly. And now we got another 60% chance of a Devour. Just make sure that they're not... This is actually quite a lot of fun, this troop. This troop. It's really good. I'm enjoying 289 attack! What the fidgety fudge! That's insane. Right, let's give Thrall another bit of glory because it looks like he's been death marked. We've got no more red enemies. This is where the Empress can come in handy. Because basically with that power boost, we've now got up to like 178 damage with a boost of 52. So we can absolutely just finish them off in a single power hit. Thank you very much. Thrall's recovered. What a hero. Let's cast him again. VOIDJAW is up again. Let's give that another boost. 236. Is that enough? Oh, not quite. 3. Let's finish him off with Thrall then, because he's going to destroy them gems. Those skulls, rather. And the skulls, you do sneakity, annoying bits of damage. How much are we going to do? Oh, not quite enough. So let us do a skull hit. Let's soften them up. That's got VOIDJAW up. And we'll finish them off. So not the quickest thing in the world, but quite a lot of fun. And quite good. But let's see what happens if we just swing this around a bit. Let's edit teams. Let's chuck him at the top. That's not a bad thing to do still, because if we concentrate on getting blue and brown at the beginning, we can do that. In fact, let's do it the way a lot of people would go about this. They'd just chuck in Wonder Stars, wouldn't they? Let's face it, they'd want it. They'd Wonder Stars it. What's going on? That's going on. That one out there. Alright, let's go grab that. Do we really need that anymore? You almost just need these. This is kind of the idea of the game. To over the team. But we've got Damon Monster, and we got that. Still got 50% mana start. We can get first dibs on those other colours. This is probably a good chance to actually show how good this is going to be with 3 of these at the same time. Otherwise, it's going to be an overly long video, because I still want to show the Soulforge things as well. So what we got? Where is he? There's Void Face. If you were lucky enough to get 3 of these, I went for 3 of these on purpose, just for the fact that we now got 3 lots of this. Create 2 purple gems when my turn begins, and it uses purple. If this gets charged up quickly, then this can be just mental. You can get those devours going. We've got 3 red enemies here. Let's see how this goes. This should be Devour draw or purple draw. There you go. Look, we got a match absolutely straight away. Didn't do nothing. Just created all those purple gems. I've got a match absolutely straight away. That is really cool. Right, so what have we got? Must be able to get some red, yellow or purple, surely. What the heck? No, we can't. Whatever. If we can't get that, then we'll wand it. It's all good. All them purple. That's nuts. And we've got the next one ready as well. So we've got 2 of these things ready now. So let's see if we can do this. There you go. Look at our attack. Our attack's on 152. We've got armor of 216 and life of 294. We've got another one ready to go. You're gone. Loads more purple appeared. We can wand this. The good thing about this is now, I mean, we are death marked, which is a bit annoying, because ordinarily you'd want to cast this on the second option because of all the purple. Umbral Stars are yellow and purple, and there's much more purple there. So we'll wing it. We'll see if we can survive around, and look at that. It works really, really well with Wonder Stars. They were impervious, so they... No, not impervious. Stealthy, rather. So they're not going to be affected. We can't get them yet. They're hiding from us like a sneaky badger. Because badgers sneaky, aren't they? Anyway. So we're not doing much damage now. So that is only the flaw of this team in a way. In a way, I might actually chuck in a Empress in 3rd slot. That'd be a good way to go. Right, let's get this wrapped up. This won't take long because we are getting so much charge from this team quickly that we got to devour because they are no longer stealthy. Right, so let's just wing this around a bit. So I've had another idea. I've had another idea! I like these kind of troops. These are the kind of troops you can have a bit of fun with. Well done, devs. I'm liking this one. It's not just like... Have I gone past it? Yeah, I have. So, this gives us kind of almost the best of all worlds. We still get 4 lots of purple. Create 2 purple gems when my turn begins. It's got 2 lots of that now. But we also, if we get green, let's swap them around. Then we can make our last troop super powerful, which is then going to finish off the enemy quicker. Oh, I didn't look if there was red enemies. Oh, well. Oh, we got 2. It's not all bad. So you're not going to get as much purple straight away from this, but if that happens, you can concentrate on getting wand up. And just completely wand it. Let's give ourselves a bit of bless first. Right, so Empress is there. This is currently got its standard stats. Let's give that a bit of a boost. We did get the extra turn. Now we see if we can get the Devour. Munch! You've been munched. Consider yourself munched. Wonder Stars now is perfectly set up because we're already blessed. We were. But we can now use this on the second option, the Umbral Stars option. This is where it is. I was about to say this is really good. It should have been with all that yellow and stuff everywhere, but hey, it's good. We'll pull it back. What we got? 63% chance. Nah. Let's see if we can go for another scoff. Scoff. Now got 218 attack, so skull hits are deadly. We've got 400 life and armor plus, and we've got this thing hitting 120 damage with a boost. And we can make it worse if we want. Let's make that 178. Let's wand it, standard option. Get the cleanse going. There we go. It's like, yeah, this is... Let's use this one because we get that extra damage boost. If we want to give ourselves even more, why not? Still not going to be enough to kill it in one go. It's 300 though. It's close. Oh, 2! 2, he says! That's that first one to finish it off. So yeah, actually quite a lot of fun with this troop. This is a troop I like. It's one I'm actually going to use. A lot of the mythics that come along, you don't really end up using them. But this is one which I think will be used quite a lot. But yeah, we'll call a video a day there on that troop. And we'll now take a quick look at the Soulforge. Because part 2 of the Soulforge, the Soulforge re-review or the midweek special. I don't know, I haven't even thought of what to call it yet. All I know is the troops change halfway through the week. So who have we got in the bag now? We have Gamechanger. Converts all gems to a chosen colour to good gargoyle gems and deal magic based damage to all enemies of that mana colour and gain an extra turn. Gain an extra turn is good. The deal damage to all enemies of that mana colour does restrict how usable it is. That's the reason I don't like it quite so much, but I do like the explode 4 good gargoyle gems when matching 4 or more gems, as well as the reduced damage from skulls. So it's good, but it is a bit specialist. It's not one of the things you can just use, if you know what I mean, in most teams. But look, this one really, Mandragora, does a low amount of scatter damage, but the boost is times 10, boosted by webbed enemies, and it's still not that high. But the thing is with mythics, sometimes they're kind of a mishmash of all different things. The fact it creates 10 purple gems and a purple storm, the fact it uses purple, it's got a decent chance of getting charged up and be able to repeat that damage and do it again. As well as that, one of its main strengths is you web a random enemy when matching purple gems. This is a fantastic trait, it really is. Web, when you web an enemy, you reduce their magic to 0. Like Chrysanthraxes, Stellarixes, Diamantinas, they do next to no damage when they're webbed, and it's an absolute game changer. And this can be a really, really good counter to those type of teams, because normally you have to try and submerge yourself or have barriers, and it can be really tough. But this guy, with that web an enemy when matching purple gems, is a fantastic counter to that kind of thing. So very good for that on its own. Meteordon is still the same dragon, which is good, so you still can pick that up if you want to complete your set on your path to doing Stellarix, crafting Stellarix. Then we have the Void Dragon, another one that I like. Does damage to all enemies boosted by blue and purple gems, then create between 9 and 13 purple gems. Kind of same deal as before, and a purple storm, that's got a really high chance of getting a 4 match, an extra turn and repeating. And because it uses purple, it can get charged up and do it again. So very, very good dragon indeed. Or Daemon Drago. Daemon Dragon. Drago. Dragon. Getting 2 magic when matching purple gems as well, which you do a lot. So that damage keeps on going up as well. And does have reduced damage from both skulls and spells, which is quite nice. Then we have the Turquoise Emperor. Dealing damage to all enemies, boosted by blessed allies, and give 3 to 10 mana to all other allies. The thing is with them mana to all other allies is, the times I use these things and it's doing it to the lower end of the scale is unreal. But maybe it's just my bad luck on that kind of thing. But it is damage to all again, and the damage is boosted by blessed allies, and we have a 50% chance to bless all allies when matching 4 or more gems. And blessed troops are cleansed and impervious to all status effects. So that is pretty decent. So yeah, it's a kind of a thing of who do you like? This is good in its own way. This is good in its own way. This is good in its own way. And Gamechanger is also good-ish in its own way. But my favourite out of these 4, I will come to in a minute, because we have to go over these other ones quickly. These new ones of the legendaries that are here. Queen Titania, she's really, really good. Fairy Fire is a random enemy on 4 or 5 gem matches. Fairy Fire, when you Fairy Fire an enemy, they take 50% extra damage, which is, it can be like a game changer. Really, really good. And she does damage to all boosted by red enemies and allies, and if there are 13 or more red gems, gain an extra turn. So yeah. So she's good in her own way. Captain McCaw, better than he sounds. All rogue allies start with 50% mana, which is nice anyway, but does damage to an enemy, and if they are submerged, kill them. Otherwise, submerge them. So if they submerge, thinking they're hiding from your damage to all troop, you can just kill them straight away. If you can cast this twice in a row quickly, because you submerged them when you cast it the first time, you'll kill them the second time. Captain McCaw, Deadly Parrot. Haunted Doll. Quite like her, exploding tons of purple gems. Might actually be quite good actually with that new troop, VOIDJAW. Looking at that, exploding purple gems and heal to full and inflict terror on all enemies. That's really good because the one in last place is effectively like a death mark. That if they run away, if they're in last place and they're terrorized, they run away from the entire battle as if they're just dead. So yeah, Haunted Doll, very good. Has a 40% chance, 45% chance rather, to dodge skull damage and reduced spell damage as well. So she's pretty cool. So yeah, some good troops here today. Bloodfang, true damage to the first two enemies with a cumulative 25% chance for each lycanthropy gem on the board to also inflict 4 stacks of bleed and thus create a long lycanthropy gem when his turn begins as well. But who gets my, what the hell is it, midweek mythic of the week? That's a bit of a mouthful, said the actress to the bishop. But anyway, I would, I don't know, they're all alright. I do like the Void Dragon, but we got lots of options for killing people quickly. We haven't got a ton of options for webbing people so easily as this. So for me, and my playstyle, everybody will want a different mythic depending upon how they like to go about things in the game. I totally get that. But for me, I like to counter the enemy a lot of the time, and this for me is a bit of a fantastic trait. Web a random enemy when matching purple gems, which you do to charge it up. So me, I'm going to give my midweek mythic of the week to Mandragora. And with that, that's the end of this another rather long video. What a busy week this has been for me this week. So I'll catch you in the next one. And if you enjoyed this video, it'd be really cool if you bash that like and subscribe button. It really does help. And I think I'd said it, but I'll catch you again in the next one. Bye for now.